Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do what's called synthetic division. Now, synthetic always means fake, right? A synthetic, well, honestly, I haven't looked up that word synthetic. I always think of it as fake, like not real. Synthetic. You can check out that word if you want on Google or something. Actually, I'm typing it in right now. I usually know these words, but I don't know what is synthetic. It means of a substance made by chemical synthesis, especially to imitate natural products, having truth or falsity determinable by recourse of experience. A synthetic material, chemical, especially, All right, so so it's made out of something else. So basically, the idea is it's a different kind of division. So we're going to do division on this problem, synthetic division. So we're not going to do long division because that's such a pain. When can you do synthetic division? When the denominator is x plus or minus a number. See how it is? Not 2x plus 3 or x squared plus x minus 5, right? So when the denominator is simply x plus or minus a number, like ours is. So in this case, you don't have to do the whole long division. We could do the whole long division. But the synthetic division will be way better, way better. I'll show you at the end. At the end of this problem, I'll do long division, and I'll show you it's the same answer as we'll get quickly with synthetic division, which is allowed only when the denominator is really simple and really easy, when it's just x plus or minus a number, like ours is. Then you could do synthetic division. How does it work? Well, first thing you do is right here, you put the opposite, writing very well then, you put the opposite of the number after x. So what do we have? Plus 1. I'm going to put minus 1. So you put the opposite of the number that comes after x. That's step 1. And then you bring this down, 1, like that. And then you take this number and you multiply. -1 times 1, and you write it right there, -1. So -1 times 1 is -1. And then you add 3 plus -1, 2. And then you do it again. You take this here and you multiply. Just keep multiplying by this number over here. -1 times 2, and you write it right there. See this action where we just multiply and write? Multiply and write. So -1 times 2 is -2. And then you add them up. 8 minus 2. 8 plus -2, same thing. 6. And then you do it again. Multiply. -1 times 6, -6. And then you add them up. 10 minus 6, 4. That's this last number is your remainder. Put it right here. Okay, the remainder is 4. And the answer, notice how the original problem started with x to the 3rd power. You start 1 lower. So this will be x squared, x to the first. Start 1 power. We'll start the power. The starting power is 1 lower. Starting power, 1 lower than the original x cubed. Why? Because you're dividing by x to the first power. You're dividing by x to the first power. That's going to lower the power by 1. So this is our answer. This is our quotient right here. Meaning what? It's 1x squared plus 2x plus 6. It's these 3 terms. If any of them had been negative, it would be minus instead of plus. So there's our quotient. There's our remainder. Done that quick. Way better than long division. I'm going to do long division. You could do long division if you prefer. I'm going to check the answer by long division. This is not what you have to do. Don't try this at home. I'm a professional. I'm just joking with you right now. Oh, and I hit the wrong button in my joking around. That's not funny. Shoot. Where did that thing go? Let me see. Oh, good. All right, I found it. Not required. This is not. I shouldn't say don't try at home. I'm just joking around. Not required. You don't. I just want to prove to you it's the same as long division, but this is not something you should be doing regularly. But I'll do it anyway. So, all right. So I'm going to prove it's the same. I'm going to do long division really quick here. I'm going to go x plus 1 into x cubed plus 3x squared plus 8x plus 10. It'll be way worse, but it'll come out the same, I hope. Up here goes x squared because that's what multiplies those two. And you write them down here, x cubed plus 1x squared. And then I subtract all, which means make this minus and make this minus. And so this is 0. And then 3 minus 1 is 2x squared. Bring down the 8, bring down the 10. Plus 8x plus 10. I'm just going to write them all in red here. 0 plus 2x squared. Okay. Next step. Where are you looking? Front. And get rid of that 0. We don't need 0. And front. What up here times the front will match the front. Well, it's got same sign, same everything. Oops, wrong color. Plus 2x. That plus 2x will go boom and boom. And it'll come down here as plus 2x squared plus 2x. You know what to do now. Subtract all. So make that minus, get rid of the old signs. So 2x squared minus 2x squared, 0. You always should get a 0 in the front. 8x minus 2x is 6x. Bring down the 10. Get rid of the 0. Last step. See how it's coming out the same, by the way? See, x squared plus 2x, x squared plus 2x come out the same. Last step, what can I put here? Times x, that'll match 6x. It's going to be plus 6. So let's do it. This plus 6, it's going to go boom, boom. So you're going to get 6x plus 6. Let's, you know the deal, subtract all. So this will become minus and minus. This is 0, 4, right? There's the remainder. See how the answer is the same? The remainder is 4. And here's the quotient, which is x squared plus 2x plus 6. Same answer. X squared plus 2x plus 6 quotient, remainder 4. So that's what we're doing with synthetic division. It's fake division. It's quick, easy division. I wish we could always do synthetic division, but it's a shortcut kind of division that was created for situations where the denominator is simply x plus or minus a number. Just x plus or minus a number. You can't have a more complex denominator like 2x plus 3 or x squared or beyond. No, it's just for x plus or minus a number. But that comes up a lot. When you need to divide by x plus or minus a number, instead do synthetic division. It's quicker, way quicker. What do? You start with the opposite of the number after x. We had plus 1, I put minus 1 there. And then you bring down the first number, you multiply and write it there. Add them up. And then multiply, write it there, add them up. Multiply, write it there, add them up. That's all you do. It's super quick. There we go. Questions on that one?